very long get home.
Okay. He sent you the video. Did you get a chance to look at it?
I just get in and don't even take up the phone yet. I'm just here setting up.
Okay.
All my do since when reaching is to just wash my hands and come in here. The video on the yard?
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I got a video about it already yesterday.
Then let me ask you about if you did get a chance to look on it.
That's what I am saying. I don't get a chance to see it as yet. Is it me telling you
Now you see
so?
look on it yesterday already.
Not this. It's somebody else in a video here.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, well, the video I sent is the one concerning the yard. You told me to go and look at and send you the picture of what the place is. There were no trees that was blown down, as I was suspecting, because the trees are at the back of the house. So
Mm-hmm.
the tree not really
Is that
blow down outside.
the long and short of it is that the place need to clean up again. Good
Of
night.
course.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking
think the
about.
last time it cut, I think the last time it cut was in May.
That's what I am talking about. For you to just
Mm,
clean up the place for me.
mm. All right. My assessment is that it's going to cost around $8,000 to clean it up. The light
Tony,
that's gonna cut.
Tony, you make money be the problem. I ask if you clean up the place and that may I ask if you do.
Let me school, me not have to tell you how much.
Alright, right now the whole world I got hear you, so we let me talk to you tomorrow morning.
The, the what? The
The
whole
whole
world.
world I am on a live right now is it I was setting up.
Oh, all
Alright?
right.
Let me talk to
All
you
right.
tomorrow morning.
All right.
Okay, good. Hi, good evening. Professor Bali Barza, Lisa. Am I saying this word right? And Professor again. Good night and welcome. I am good. I have actually just walked in and I decided to do a live. Since I wasn't here, I was all over the place. So you know how kids are made. Sure. Yeah. So welcome, 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 welcome. I was here Friday into Saturday. How did you spend those days? If you did not work today, how was your day? How was your day? Were you okay? Did you spend it quietly? Or did you do like what I do? Hmm? Okay. My day was like this. I was invited to visit a church. Thank the Lord, you are good. Yeah. I was invited to visit somebody's church, and so I took the live with me. Maybe didn't last long enough, but yeah, I did put up the live. And after church, I went to the bowling alley. And again, I took up the wrong cable with me. I thought the one I took up would have worked in the phone. But when I reached and saw that the bars are going down, plugged it in, it didn't work for it. That cable could not work on this phone. And so I just have a small amount of it. I don't know how much I did cut, but catch me bowling. And you know what happened after? All the muscles that were sitting there not active as much. You know I'm feeling muscle pain now. So you know I have to do it much more often. When you ask her, so you know how kids are made. Oh dear. You're asking me if I know how kids are made? You mean, let me take it from the top. Okay. When you ask your mother laugh. Why did your mother laugh? You asked a question in which you need answer. So why did she laugh? Hmm? Why did mom laugh when you asked her how kids are made? She's not ready to tell you. You're not old enough to digest. Tell me, why did she laugh? Hmm? Kids are made by two people, a mom and a dad. That sound reasonable? Yeah. You were created by two people and with God Himself in the vessel while you have. Yeah. So actually, that's as much as I can tell you right now. But mommy shouldn't laugh. She should be able to share with you. Because you see it, she laughed and you ask somebody else outside. And this is some of the things that um, parents do, you know. When the children ask something, don't laugh and try to shove it someplace. I thank you, my dear. Gansgal, hi, how are you? Yes, thank you very much. I am actually just get home from off the road. I went bowling and I bowled for 2 hours non-stop and my score was high. Hips, you know, he's swinging those heavy bowling thing and pushing it to get the things down. Thank you, my dear. Yes, we all are pretty. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you have whether a quiet or an enjoyable day. Um, SMAER is SMAERT or what? Or SMAER? SMAR. Mm? Is it SMAR or MAR? What is it? I don't think I'm picking it up right. But anyhow, I will just leave you with the part that says, because parent duty, they owe it to children to explain to them. Now they are the one is supposed to weigh the weight of things, to know if you are prepared, if you are ready to digest some of the things. Okay? And when you go to school, teacher will also took you through some of it. But your learning is from your first teacher is your mom and your dad. So one is the principal and one is the or they both play the four role. So you have the teacher, you have the principal, you yes. And parents, please. If children ask you something, if they are not ready for if they are not ready for the documentation, then you can explain to them. Well, in a case where your own person's your own child asked you a question, it's not a laughing question. It's not something to laugh about. If we don't explain to them, Tar, my nationality is Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, if you don't be their first teacher, their first guidance counselor, their first nurse, their their first doctor, their first friend, they will go hunting elsewhere for the information and the answer. So bear in mind, when you have children, there are so many things that they're going to do, and so many things they're going to ask. Be in preparation to answer your children truthfully and correctly. If it is that you don't think they can handle certain things, you know, materially enough, or they are not, let me say, they are not mature enough to answer certain questions, then you put it in parts, bit and pieces, and you let them know. Um, you're not old enough to handle all of this information, but you are going to give them the information. And even when they may cross the line on some things, information is not locking to children anymore. It's not like when I was growing up and they said, it's plain that brings baby. You saw a lady belly, somebody who you're used to and thing like that, and you ask, and you're there in yourself, and the first thing came to mind is that is so much food they eat because you did not know. You did not have those information at the snap of a finger. And of course, those persons would have never told you. So you have to be there guessing and spelling. The last thing that would be on a child's mind is thinking of Corbett. A person's stomach big, first thing came to your mind is that what a lot of food this person eat. You know? And you could not have asked first time, you could not ask parent certain things. The first thing they would land you with, yeah, turn big woman. A woman, yeah, turn. Now you did not ask them if this is the time I am turning a big woman, I am remaining a small woman. You ask them a question because you're curious. Oh, yeah? You're curious to know. And that is what runs with children. Children are curious. Adults are curious, never mind children. They saw something, they came in this world, and everything is new to them. Everything's look like a surprise. They don't know about it. They have not seen it in the little land where they are coming from. Where they were just swimming around in water. And when you eat food, they are fed from you. So being in their little space is quite different from when they came out into the big, wide world. So many things they have seen, they don't understand. They watch you and how you operate, and so they're gonna ask questions. Do not let them go out there and find out on their own. Let them heard it from inside the home. That they are prepared and they know that when they go out there and if they get themselves in certain situation, they know the consequences. They know what will come. So they are not going to be there and somebody whispered something in their ears and they are going to do experiment. Don't let they go and try to do experiment. Sit your girls down. Sit your boys down. The best age to actually give them things is age 12. You start bit and pieces. But most girls start having their period at age 12. Some 14, some 16. Right? But most girls, their period started at age 12. They are in an age where this is time when your job just started. Why they're having their period? Where this coming from? Because all girls, they were not briefed before that this time of your life is going to come. You will be having changes in your body. You will be growing on the arm here. You will be growing pubic here. Your voice is going to change. You're going to be shaping up like uh, 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 you know, showing the curves are going to get in place. And you will have to talk to them. Sit them down and have a reasoning with them. Give them the podium to ask any question that is up to ask. I have one here that turned 5 years old ending of last month. And this is not the first time she said this. Her mom put her hand on her and said, "Come here, my love. Come here, my little lovey lovey." You know what she said? "I am not your lover. No, she didn't say lover. She said, I am not your love. Daddy is your love. First time at my age of 5. Where on earth do I would know that? And the mother loved to provoke her. Come here, my love. No, 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 no. I am not your love. Daddy is your love. Yes. Just turned 5. And she been saying that from she's 4. She knows, she saw, she can say, I was in my mommy's tummy. I was in my mother's belly. She haven't reached to the perfection to give her the order stuff. How she reached there? If it's the book calls the two of them per creation, yeah, you apparently can say that until when she can handle the real hard stuff, then you can. But at the age of 12, prepare them. Start preparing from 12. But when you reach 12, then you have the logbook open. Because somebody else will say something and they will know how to protect themselves from predators, from somebody who is going to tell you, come we try it, man. It won't hurt. It will. You have male that do these things. And not even, sometimes it's not their age group either. Sometimes it's bigger male, bigger adult. It won't hurt, man. And poor innocent child. Innocent child. So mommy and daddy, when your children ask you things or your child, do not give a laugh. It's not a laughing matter. You are protecting them. And that's your duty, to protect your young until they reach to that age when they can handle their self. Look at the bird. The mother protects them until the feather, grow properly on their wing and until the wing have enough strength to fly, and they practice them until their strength develop, their wings develop, and they can fly. Then and only then they said, okay, you're on your own. But trust me, do not laugh. It doesn't give, it's not a laughing matter. This is something for them to know. This is something for them to understand. And the earlier you do it, the better it is. Allow them to understand what, because the world we are living in today, the people we are around, sometimes family members, are one of the person who start them off. Rub on them, touch them up. So when you educate them that nobody Should not have been touching you at your private part. Your breast is yours. Educate them, please. Educate them. Don't let them go out there and hear it. Educate your children. Sit with them. Answer every question. If you don't have the correct answer, tell them you will go search for the correct answer and get back to them. Yes. And not only the girls, but the boys. It's first time we were worried about our girls, but we had to worry equally about the boys. When you educate them and they fully understand, anything else they get up to is them make their decision for that. It is good for them to make their own decision, but it is good that you protect them. So you're not stopping them from making decision when they reach that time, but you are in the gap to protect them from anything that will befall them. Understand? So please, educate your children. Educate them. Family members, honest, because you know brother this and uncle that and you name what. Most of them are the first set to start looking on the little girls, even when they don't even have any shape. They start looking on them, and their mind and everything for them start going down below their knees and imagine themselves with these little girls. Educate them. If when you told them and they go and make their mistake, then the onus is not on you. Or educate them. Never she asks you a question or he asks you a question and you laugh again. Pluck up the answer. Whether he is a he or a she. And let them know. Let them know what can befall the boys and what can befall the girls. What danger it is. When we have children and growing children, there is a mountain of danger out there. You have to be their security. You have to be their patrol soldier. You have to be their police. So your job is 10 times more because you have to be protecting yourself and you have to be protecting them from all danger as much as you can. Okay, welcome to everyone that is here tonight. And children are going back to school. Maybe by next week, all each child, each children are right in school again. Make sure you enjoy your holiday and you are filled with all the, if you go to the amusement park, whatever you do, you can say, okay, I can write a composition about my holiday. How about that? You can go and you can write a composition. Or you can start compiling your book to say what your holiday was like. Okay? So for those that are having birthdays, enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If it hasn't come yet, happy birthday to you. When it comes, maybe tomorrow or what. But happy birthday to you. And may your birthday always be the candle in your life burning bright and brighter. Okay? So enjoy your birthday, enjoy yourself, and have a happy birthday. To those that have near and far, we are not on the time zone. Accept my welcome. I welcome you, and I welcome you, and I welcome you. I welcome everyone. You may not be able to see the live that I'm doing now, but you can go and look. And please do not forget to touch the thumbs up button. It's the algorithm for the channel. It's out to boost the channel, it's out to send the channel that other persons can see what we do on here, what we speak about on the channel. Okay? And remember to have your notification bells on that you will be notified when something is happening. Okay? So, tonight, at this time, I won't spend a very long time because I started late and I don't know how much. But then, have you noticed I said we'd speak about river? Be like the river. Yeah. River is a body of water. And I think every person on this channel know river. River, river, river. Ravine, river. River is a body of water, just as how you're looking on the sea. But the river is not salted. It's not salty like the sea. The river, it flows from mountain, in mountain tops. You will find, they'll say, the head of the river. And you will find the river started from in Kilimanjaro's mountain. And it gather all its little tributaries with it. And those water is pumping up from under the earth. When I said be like the river, I'm using the river to depict the way how we can. It's not shoving down on you to say, you have to do this. But when you look at your actual life, when you look at your living, when you look at so much disappointment that you may go through in life, most of the disappointment put you in a spot where you said, I can't do it no more. Sorry. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna lay this all of this burden right here. I can't do it. I can't take it. I can't do it. And some of the times, the same thing you said you wouldn't do, you find yourself doing the same exact thing. Most of the time, you started off school and you're going on good. And something happened. Sometimes you find a bully at school. Sometimes things is not to the best at home. And you're looking on the situation, you're looking at the cycle of things, and you're saying, I cannot go with this any further. I am putting it down right here. But when you say all of that and doing all of that, You have not looked at the consequences that will arrive. And before we do anything, we need to look at the consequences that will issue out to us. I am not going no further. I finish with school. Ooh, put you down. No, 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 no. I will live. I will live. I will live. I don't know. You got frustrated at something, at someone, sometimes. And you're looking at it and said, I can't bother. You heard many voices, many persons saying things, many voices, and you seems to can't find the right direction. And the right direction, it's like a sport person. If you are a footballer, if you are an athletic, or whatever sport you play, you have to practice to become perfect. You don't just get up and go in and you didn't do any practice. While the other person over there is practicing, you are depending on your strength. So I know it. I can do it. So you don't practice. You don't practice that the muscles will be tightened up. And so then when you went out on the field, this person run, leave you. Or the footballer, because you did not practice. You put everything down and you can't find any interest in it again. And you are saying, I can't bother with it. It's too long. It takes too long to, and all of that. But all of what you are saying and doing, river never go reverse. You can't use the sea to depict that one because you have never seen the sea moving down a slope or anywhere. You saw river is always going because it is heading for the sea. It is providing the sea with fresh water because the sea water is salty. But at the end of the day, it have its duty that it perform. So although the river is flowing to the sea to prepare the sea that it have fresh water in it, the river it's in itself is doing its own job too. A river never go in revert. It has never gone back ways. You will never see a river going back ways. Even if you try to turn that water, it won't because it is in a pathway. Its pathway is already designated, cut out, paved for it to go. And it's going to go in its pathway. And if the river is heading from the from the east to the west, that's how it is going to go. That's in the direction it's going. And nothing that you do can stop that river from going in the direction that it is directed to go? Nothing. And when I say nothing, it means nothing. They have not come with that equipment yet to say, okay, we can stop the river. And if you stop the river right here, it's going to burst out over there. And if you try to back in the river, it is going to overflood somebody else. The river has never think that I am going backwards. It is flowing front. Its path, its designation is in front, and it is going straight towards the sea, wherever the sea is. So when you're set out to do something, be like the river. Try to live like the river. Forget about the past. Focus on the future. The past will not be totally forgotten, you know. There are things there to remind you. But let the past be less priority. Focus on the direction in which you are going. You're not going to be focusing on, you know, this put down here and it's not moving. No. Your focus is set on the goal that you set before you. You did not set it behind you. It is always sitting in front of you. Because this is where your eyes are, in front of you, not behind you. So press, because you're going forward. You're going forward, upward. And none of this can be done when you're going backwards. You don't have any direction from the back. There's no rear view mirror there to tell you, well, you are going to bump into a rock. It is all before you. Everything is set before you. Your eyes are in front of you. Your ears are on the side to pick up sound from every direction. The decibel go up. The pinna ward out sounds. That is not necessary. But your decibel go up. And you are listening to the sound while you are going forward. Children, young people, adult age persons. Sometimes we make some very stupid move with ourselves. Sometimes the decisions we make no good. The things that we focus on some of the times, it is something to pull us down, not to uplift us. But we put our main focus to be on this, which have no use to you or where you are going. You are on a pathway. Your destination is ahead of you. And children that are going to school, young people that are going into college and is still in college. Your destination is ahead of you. Let no one try to divert you. As many times they would go in the riverbed and they try to turn the water into a different direction. Do you think the water took that direction? No. It will took it for a while, but afterward, it break down that barrier that you build up. And it's right back in the course because the river is set on a course and it's got to fulfill every moment of it. Live like the river. Try to live like the river. Forget the things that make no sense to you. It's not elevating you. It's not putting you anywhere. Forget those negative things. Reach forward for the upliftment. Reach forward. Reach at all time. An athlete is not going backwards. They are not running backwards. They are running forward. If you're hurdling, you're not hurdling backwards. All the the hurdle stands are put up that you can see it and see it from afar. And so it says, forget who hurt you yesterday. But don't forget those who love you every day. Forget the person who hurts you yesterday, last year, last week, last month. But never forget the person who loves you every day. Forget those that make you cry. But don't forget those that gives you laughter. You laugh. You enjoyed the joke. Forget those that make you cry. You cry uncontrollable. You cry. And for what reason? You cry because they hurt you. Don't forget those who makes you laugh, who put a smile on your face, who gives you hope for tomorrow, who gives you hope for the next year, and always give you a smile that you can meet your adversary and smiles in his face or her face. Don't forget. Live like the river. Let not nothing disturb your peace. You're on a journey. Let no one turn you off your journey. You're going through your journey. So don't turn around and look and start say, oh, I regret. No. Better is on before than that you left behind. If you think the one you left behind was good, check the one that you're going after. If you think the job you're in was all the best, use your papers and get another job or create one for yourself, and you will say, I don't miss that one there. Live like the river. Don't go in reverse. Anything that was not good in the morning will never be good in the evening. A leopard never changes its spot. And sometimes when I say this part of it, sometimes we have people in our life that make our life miserable. Sometimes we have people around us that never make us laugh. But they're always doing something to hurt us, to make us cry, to make us sad. Right? So I say this part. Sometimes you have persons in your life, and if they part from your company, don't turn around and look for them again. Don't go back to grab them, to bring them with you as your company. They are already gone, let them go. Reach before you. Don't go in reverse, man. You're not a vehicle, you're not a car, you're not a vehicle total. Train your mind to see the good in every bad situation. Train your mind. Live for today. Prepare for tomorrow. Let your light shine. Whatever is your journey, let your journey be one of a successful journey. Let your journey be that you can encourage someone. Do not reach half of your journey and then you lay it down and you turn around and you're going back to where you're coming from. Backward never, forward ever. Let your journey, you are on the forward move, going forward as the river. The river is heading for the sea. Don't matter how big you saw the river and where it is going, it is heading for the sea. It is going to dump its water in the sea. It's not going to be turn to go upstream. And even if the people who tries to move the course of the river cannot put it for it to go backwards, they have to put it that the course is going forward. And I repeat this. Forget the persons who makes you cry. Remember the person who makes you laugh. Forget the one who hurt you yesterday. Mm-hmm. But don't forget those who love you every day. And loving you, they're encouraging you. They're helping to cushion you. They're helping to push you forward. You can feel their love. You can feel their love. So at all times, depict the river. Look at the river. Look at your life. Look where you're going. And tell yourself, you're going to live like the river. You will be pushing forward. And if there's a stumbling block in your way, you're going to go over it. And you're going to be pushing forward. Anything to stop you along the way, you're going to find a way to navigate around it, over it, under it. But you're going to find yourself outside of the pathway of that. You know, I'm giving a short life tonight. Since I started late, I will be giving something short tonight. But I am glad I make it to come on, and I am happy for the persons that show up. I am so elated, you know. Let's say that you cry. Focus on the person, those that make you smile. For, forget, forget the pain, but never forget the lessons that you learned. Many things cause us pain. And out of the pain, we learned a lesson. So it said, forget the pain, but never the lesson that, never the lesson that you gain, the experience that you gain, the lessons that you learned. Don't forget that. Understand? Don't forget it. Because out of a bad situation, there's a lesson in it. And it's a lesson for you, in which way you are going forward. How you going to get there? The lesson you learn, you won't make the same mistake that you make before. You will be so cautious about what you're doing and where you're going. So, be reminded tonight and look at the depict of the river that is flowing in an hasty way to get to the destination, which is the sea. So, with all urgency, with all interest in you, flow, flowing and flow forward to get to your destination, that you will laugh, you will glad, you will cry, you will do everything because you have get to your destination safely and soundly. And I won't be going very further in the live. I will, I plan to come on and do an hour. And yes, it is an hour now. This is my few encouraging words tonight to those that are hearing me, to those that have not been following the path that will bring you to ruin. But you can smile when you get there. Yes. So tonight, I'm going to end the live here. As I said before, I had just came in, started the live right there and then tomorrow evening. God bless all of you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much for your support to this channel. I'm on my way to 1,000 viewers. And if you have not subscribed as yet, could you please subscribe to the channel? Show me some love that way. Show me, and the thumbs up button, the thumbs up icon, please be reminded to touch the thumbs up icon. Okay? Thank you very much. Please subscribe. Please share the live. Share the channel. Share it that other persons can see it. Other persons can tune in. Tonight, this is my encouragement. This is my encouragement to everyone, man and woman, boy and girl. Live like the river, because it has never gone in reverse. It is always going forward. Okay? Thank you very much. And I am going to be closing off until the next time. Thank you. God bless all of you. God bless you immensely. God bless your pocket, bless your kitchen, bless your house, bless your children, bless your family. Open up the heavens of blessing upon your life. Thank you and goodbye.